But now please sit comfortably. We'll get started. And as you sit tall, go ahead and shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, squeezing up nice and tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then relax your shoulders down slowly. Good. And let's do that again. Squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears. And then slowly let them down. It's like we're kneading the shoulders. I've been making bread for Thanksgiving. So that's where my mind is at right now. Squeezing up, pushing those muscles together, allowing for that fresh fluid blood flow through the shoulders. And then exhale, slacking the shoulders down. We'll do that 2 more times. Squeezing up and slowly down. 1 more time. And then relax the shoulders down. Let your eyes close if they have not already. Just pay attention inward. Now, having just moved the shoulders around a little bit, you might be aware of the top of the shoulders and the neck. There might be other spaces in your body that are also calling for your attention. Just notice those. Notice your breath moving in your body. Aware of the inhale and aware of the exhale. And as we're settling in here, we'll do a quick breathing technique. So go ahead and breathe in and hold your breath in at the top of your inhale, holding in for 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Inhale through your nostrils, holding the breath in for 3, 2, 1. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale through your mouth. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale. And then breathe normally through the nostrils. And just notice how that short breathing practice just helped to settle your nervous system a little bit, calming you down, grounding you into your body. As we head into the holidays, many of us spend time around people who might trigger us or activate our nervous systems in some kind of way. So if that was helpful for you, that last little bit we did, that little technique, feel free to add that into your holidays. Taking a deeper, fuller breath. Bring your palms together and honor yourself as you are in this moment, body, breath, energy, and mind. It's from this place within you that we will practice tonight. So go ahead and rub your palms together, creating heat, stimulating the palms. And take the heated palms over your eyes, brushing over the top of your head, down your neck, bringing yourself back to the space around you. And we're going to start off on our backs tonight. So move your props off to the side if you're using any and come to lay down. Take your time making that transition. And once you're there, again, keep moving at your own pace. Once you're on your back, just go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. And it might feel good to gently rock from side to side on your spine. Might also feel really good just to hold the knees still. Do what feels good. Good. Then bring the knees to stillness, still drawing them into your body, and bring your arms down next to your sides. Now your core is engaged a little bit here to keep the knees drawn in. We're going to start up with a little bit of core work. So with your next inhale, go ahead and lift your fingertips toward the ceiling, then all the way overhead, knuckles on the floor above you. Then exhale, take the fingertips back toward the ceiling and then down to the ground. Inhale again, lift the arms up and over. And then exhale, lift the arms up and down. Again, inhale, lifting up and over. Exhale down. One more time with just the arms. Inhale, reach. And exhale, release. This time, lift the arms over just like you did before, but also extend the legs toward the ceiling. Arms overhead, legs extending toward the ceiling. Exhale, bend your knees and bring your arms back down. Inhale, arms and legs lift. Exhale, arms and legs down. Please continue. And as you inhale, extending the legs toward the ceiling, pull the toes back so you're stretching through the heels, the backs of the legs lengthening. Then exhale, coming back. Keep going. Inhale, reach. Exhale, return. Try to keep your lower back grounded to the floor here. Good. Now, with your next inhale, take the arms all the way overhead, knuckles on the floor above you, and extend the legs toward the ceiling and just stay here. Feel the engagement of the core to keep the legs lifted, keep reaching through the heels, the backs of the legs lengthening. 3, 2, and with your next exhale, go ahead and bend the knees and bring the arms down. You can hug the knees into your chest for a moment. Feel sensation from that exercise. Good. And then take your arms down by your sides again. You can tuck your hands underneath your hips if you'd like to. This will help stabilize your lower back. And extend the legs toward the ceiling once again. All right. So once you're here, take a deep breath in. With your exhale, extend your right leg forward toward the floor, hovering about 4 inches off the ground. And then inhale, lift the right leg back up. And then exhale, take the left leg forward, again about 4 inches off the floor. And then inhale, lift the left leg back up. Exhale, right leg goes forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left leg goes forward. Inhale, lift. Again, right leg and up. Left leg and up. Let's do one more time on each side. Right leg goes forward, exhale. Inhale, lift. Left leg goes forward, exhale. Inhale, lift. Good. Hug the knees in. Take a deep breath in and out. Great. So keeping the knees drawn in once more, take your arms out to the side, making a T shape with the body. You could also do cactus arms if you'd like. And then you're going to lock the knees together and lock the ankles together. And do your best to keep them connected in this next exercise. Deep breath in. With your exhale, drop your knees towards your right side. Don't release them all the way down because with your next inhale, you're going to come back to center. Bringing the knees back, inhale. And then exhale, twist to the left, knees to the left. Then inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Think about grounding your left shoulder to the mat. Inhale back to center. And exhale, knees to the left. Think about grounding your right shoulder. Inhale back. Exhale, knees to the right. If you want to, turn your chin to the left, away from the knees. Inhale back to center. And exhale, knees to the left, chin to the right. Inhale back. Let's do a few more. Exhale, knees to the right, chin to the left. Inhale back. And exhale, knees to the left, chin to the right. Inhale back. One more time on each side. To the right with the knees. Inhale back. To the left with the knees. Inhale back. And hug the knees on in. Good. Getting the core a little warmed up today. It's part of my intention. But working with the core like this actually helps to stoke your digestive fire. And some of us are going to be eating big meals this week, myself included. So it's good to, to wake up this part of the body a little bit here. When you are ready, please bring your feet flat to the floor, heels stacking underneath your knees, and have the feet about mat width, or sorry, hip width. There we go. Feet are about hip width apart, prepping for bridge pose. I'll get there someday. Now with your next inhale, lift your arms all the way overhead again and pick up your hips and reach your pelvis toward the ceiling. With your exhale, release your arms and hips back down. Inhale, arms and hips lift, knuckles on the floor above you. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, release down. Let's do a few more. Moving into bridge pose with the inhale, warming up the spine here. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale up, creating length in the front of your body. And exhale, release. Let's do two more. Inhale. Exhale. And we're going to stay this time. Inhale, come into the pose, lift the hips. And breathe as you stay. Feet are flat on the floor, hips are pressing toward the sky. And there's just a slight back bend in your upper back, the chin or the chest coming toward your chin. Deep breath in. And with your exhale, release the hips, release the arms, coming back down to the floor. Good job. Now, before we come up, let's do another exercise here on our backs. So I'll ask you to extend your legs down to the floor. And you're going to keep well, we'll set this up differently. There's different ways to do this next exercise. You're going to take your hips and you're going to scooch your hips to the left side of your yoga mat. Keep your shoulders and your feet where they're at for now, okay? Now, once your hips have moved to the left, you can move your feet, your heels to the right side of your yoga mat. We're starting to create a crescent shape. And you can either keep the shoulders where they're at. If you feel like there's more bending that can happen with this left side, you might be able to scooch the shoulders to the right as well. All right, so let's give this a try. So the hips are to the left, the feet and the shoulders are to the right. You're going to take your arms overhead, knuckles on the floor above you. Grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand, left wrist, right hand, and give a tug on that side. It's a little crescent stretch here along the left side of the body. Try to keep the left hip grounding. And you can flex the left foot as well, reaching through that left heel. Big stretch here. Good, and then release. Scooch the shoulders back toward the center of your mat, heels toward the center, and then hips come back to center. And then we'll prep for the other side. Scooch the hips to the right, take the heels to the left, and maybe, if you feel like you can do it, bring your shoulders more to the left as well. Good. Take your arms overhead. Grab hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Give a tug on that hand. Flex your right foot, reach through the right heel, and ground your right hip to the mat. Take some big breaths into this right side. Good. Then go ahead and come back to center. Release the arms down. Shoulders and heels come back to center, then hips come back to center. Hug your knees in again. Good. And with the knees drawn in, just as a transition, bring the soles of the feet together. The knees go wide. Hold on to your shins, your ankles, or for those of you with longer arms, maybe the pinky edge of the feet, and start to draw the feet in toward your body, feeling an opening in the hips here. Now, the hips don't like to be rushed, so we're going to stay for just a little bit longer. And why not? We'll do another hip stretch here. So holding on to the outside of the feet. So right hand holds onto the pinky edge of the right foot. Same with the left side. You're going to take the feet, the soles of the feet, to point toward the ceiling. All right. Now the knees are bending outside of your armpits. And then you're just going to draw the feet downward toward the floor. Good. Happy baby pose. Now, your lower back is probably popping up off the ground here. That is completely normal. If you want to try to maybe give a nice stretch to your lower back, you can think about curling your lower spine back down to the floor. This will also deepen the stretch in your hips. Breathe. Relax any gripping or holding in the hip joints. Two more breaths here. Good. And then bring the feet together, bring the knees together, and take the feet to the floor and just feel for a moment sensation. Wonderful. When you're ready, go ahead and roll to your right side and come up to hands and knees. Table pose, please. Take your time with that transition. Good. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees beneath the hips. Go ahead and curl the toes under and lift the hips into the air. Downward facing dog. We've done a little bit to stretch the hamstrings, but let's still walk the dog out a bit. Bring a heel to the floor, bend the opposite knee, and then also try to flatten out your back here as well. Reaching the hip bones toward the ceiling behind you. Good. With your next inhale, float gently down onto hands and knees, and then bend your elbows in towards your waist. Bring your chest down to the floor and release the hips back, coming onto your belly. We're back on the floor here. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, elbows are bending and squeezing in toward your sides. Feel the pelvis ground into the floor. And with your next inhale, lift the head, chest, and your legs off the ground, coming into locust pose. Exhale, float down. Inhale, float back up, locust pose. And exhale, float down. Again, inhale, rise up, head, chest, and legs lift. And exhale, floating down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do two more. Locust rise, inhale. Exhale down. Last one for now. Inhale. And exhale, release. Take a breath. Good. All right, when you're ready, curl the toes under, push up to hands and knees, and back into downward facing dog. Good. And then in downward facing dog, walk your hands back to meet your feet, coming into the standing forward fold. Release the head. Knees are slightly bending. Good. With your inhale, press palms to shins. Come halfway up, chest parallel to the ground. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale again, halfway up. And exhale down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down. This time, with your next inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides with a strong back. Lift up to standing. And with your exhale, release your arms down, bringing your palms to your heart. Feeling sensation. All right. So we've done some work for the lower body to get it nice and warmed up. We did a little bit for the shoulders with the lifting of the arms and lowering them earlier, but why not do a little bit more? So we'll do our normal arm swings. Just as a reminder, this is a 3-part inhale through the nose and one powerful exhale out of your mouth with the movement. And tonight the movement will be inhale, arms up, inhale, arms back, inhale, arms up, and then exhale, jab the elbows back. Again, a 3-part inhale through the nose, powerful exhale out of the mouth. Quicker movement, it's inhale, 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 exhale, inhale, 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 exhale. Go ahead and join me. Inhale up, inhale back, inhale up, exhale, jab. And it's a powerful exhale out of the mouth. You want to feel the navel pull into the body and up, helping to clear your lungs, clear your throat, your entire respiratory system. And you're feeling the full movement of your shoulders as well. Up, back, up, and jab. Up, back, up, and jab. Now find a rhythm you can maintain. You do not have to go at my pace because we're going to be going for a full 2 minutes tonight. So you're getting closer to the halfway point already. But it's okay if you need to slow the movement down, or if you feel like tonight you want to make it a bit more vigorous and go faster, that's okay too. Just make sure you leave enough gas in the tank to get to the end of the exercise. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out of your mouth. 30 more seconds. Three, two, last one. And release. Feel sensation, cooling in the nostrils and throat, tingling in the arms and hands, your breath rate, your heart rate. That breathing rhythm, the 3-part inhale through your nose and the powerful exhale out of your mouth is called the breath of joy. And so sometimes we can start to feel lighter in our hearts, in our moods, in our, tenderness after that one. Just giving you some stuff to do in case things get tough during the holidays. All right, for our next exercise, take your feet about mat width apart or just slightly wider than your shoulders. And I'll have you take your left arm into the air. With your right hand, reach up and grab the wrist. Traction the left arm toward the ceiling, straight up. Good. And then go ahead and tilt to the right. Feeling big length on that left side. And then come back up and release. Good. Let's do the other side next. Lift your right arm up and grabbing hold of that wrist, go ahead and traction the right arm toward the ceiling, reaching up, big length on the right side. Good. And then go ahead and tilt to the left and breathe. Good. Inhale, come up and release your arms on down. So I'm kind of inspired by this whole digestion thing, getting this nice and stoked, this internal fire, which is great to do anytime, but especially when we're going to have to be digesting a lot. So there is a breathing technique that we do sometimes where we hold the breath out for a while. And my caveat with holding the breath always is if it makes you terribly uncomfortable or if you start to feel panicky, don't do it or lower the amount of time you are holding the breath out. And so this technique will create some abdominal compression. So when that breath is held out, the navel, the belly pulls into the body and up slightly. And there's kind of like the squishing that's happening to our internal organs. And that's great to tone the abdomen and to push out bile, etc., from our internal organs. And then when we go to inhale eventually, it's like there's like this uh, fresh fluid just kind of coming into the internal organs. It's nice refreshing, if you will. And it creates some heat in the body as well. So that's the background on it. What we're going to do with the technique right now, and you can watch me first, is move between the standing forward fold here and this halfway point here. All right. So what I'm going to do is at the halfway point, and again, I'm still demonstrating, I'll take a deep breath in, and with my exhale, I'll fold forward and blow all the air out of my mouth. Now I'm going to hold the breath out and then press the arms, the hands to shins again, and to come back up, holding the breath out. And when I do that, again, the navel will pull into the body and up a little bit. I'll stay here for about 3 or 4 counts, not too long at all. Then I'll soften the belly, inhale here, and then repeat the process. Now, clearly I can't talk and do it at the same time, so just this is the actual example now. I'll take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Holding the breath out, extending up. Relaxing the belly to inhale. Okay. So this might take a couple rounds to get used to. Some people can go from one round right into another. Some folks have to take an adjusting breath. Go at your own pace with the stuff. A little bit will go a really long way. So if you're not already here, go ahead and fold forward. Standing forward fold. And let's just do one round getting the movement into our bodies. So press palms to shins, come halfway up, inhale, looking at the floor, and then exhale, fold forward. Good. Then inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold forward, blow all the air out of your mouth. Now hold the breath out, come halfway up again. Feel the navel pull into the body and up, the belly pulling back. Looking at the floor, 3, 2, 1, soften the belly, inhale here. Now, if you can, you might take an adjusting breath, but we'll move into the next round when you're ready. Exhale, blow all the air out, fold forward again. Holding the breath out, palms to shins, halfway up. Feeling the abdomen suction in and up, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Soften the belly, inhale here. And again, exhale, fold forward, blow the air out. Halfway up, holding the breath out. Soften the belly, inhale. 2 more rounds. Holding the breath out, come halfway up. Soften the belly, inhale. Last round. And then exhale, just fold forward for a moment, breathe normally once you finish this last round. And then with your next inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides, come all the way up to standing. Nice flat back. And release your arms on down. So noticing sensation from that last exercise, I can only hypothesize what you're feeling, but typically we feel heat in the body pretty quickly after doing that. You might notice like either you just feel really warm or maybe even you're starting to sweat. That's a good thing because we're building that internal fire. If this is your first time doing a practice like this, you might notice that it feels kind of awkward. That too is completely normal. All right. I recommend doing that one for the sake of digestion before you eat. If you do that after eating, it's going to be really uncomfortable. So don't do that. So when you wake up in the morning tomorrow, do this one for a little while. We did 5 rounds. I at least counted out 5 rounds. You can do more than that if you'd like to. You can go up to 10, I would say, in one practice, or you can do fewer if you only need a couple of them. All right. So that's that. Let's move into a sun salutation. So please step to the top of your mat. Bring your feet about hip width apart. Bring your palms to your heart, please. We'll play around with Warrior One tonight. So with your next inhale, sweep your arms down, back, and up. With your exhale, bend both knees, sweep your arms behind you, chair prep. Keep the knees bent as you lift into chair pose. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, straighten the knees, reach up. And exhale, swan dive, fold it forward and down. Go ahead and press palms, shins come halfway up here. Exhale, fold down. Please take your right foot way back. Take the back foot flat to the floor and have the back foot pointing forward about 45 degrees. Then bend deeply into your left knee. Sweep the arms forward up by the ears and lift up into Warrior One. Good. Stay here for a breath or two. Good. And with your inhale, straighten the left knee. Think about hinging at your hips. Fold forward down over the left leg. Stay for a breath. And then carefully bend the left knee and step back to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, float down onto hands and knees. Bend the elbows in toward your waist. Go ahead and bring the chest down to the floor and release the hips back, coming onto your abdomen. Good. Elbows stay bent. Squeeze the elbows in. Round the pelvis. Inhale, lift the head, chest, and legs. Locust pose. Then exhale, carefully release back down. Curling the toes under, push up, and back into downward facing dog. Stay for a breath. Good. In down dog, lift the right leg into the air behind you. And with your exhale, swing or carry step the right foot forward. And if it doesn't make it all the way forward, just reach down and grab the ankle and help it forward. Your back foot turns flat to the floor. Again, toes pointing forward about 45 degrees. And have a nice bend to that right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up into Warrior One on this side. Staying for a couple breaths again. Good. Then inhale, straighten the right knee. Think about hinging at the hips, folding at the hips, down over the right leg. Stay for a breath. And then step the left foot forward, coming into the standing forward fold. Inhale, press palms to shins. And exhale, fold down. Sweep the arms out to the sides with a strong back. Lift all the way up. Inhale. And palms to the heart. Good. Let's do another round. Inhale, sweep the arms down and up. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep your arms behind you, chair prep. Inhale, lift the arms up into chair pose. Stay for the exhale. Then inhale, straighten the knees and hinge at the hips, folding down. Palms to shins. And exhale, fold down. Step your left foot back this time. Again, back foot flat on the floor, toes pointing forward a little bit. Bend the right knee. Warrior One, come on up. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, straighten the right leg. And exhale, fold down over it. Stay here for an inhale. And then exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, float down onto hands and knees. Exhale, bring the chest down to the floor and release your hips back. Inhale, lift the head, chest, and legs, locust pose. And exhale, release down, curl the toes under, push up to hands and knees. And once again, back into downward facing dog. Stay for a breath. Good. Then from here, lift the left leg into the air and step the left foot between the hands, help it through. And then your back foot comes flat to the floor, toes pointing forward about 45 degrees. Bend your left knee strong and inhale, come on up. Warrior One. Good. Inhale, straighten the left knee and exhale, fold down over that left leg. Stay for the inhale. And then exhale, step the right foot forward, standing forward fold. Palms to the shins, come halfway up. And exhale, fold down. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides, come all the way up. And palms to the heart. Okay, let's just do one more round. Inhale, sweep the arms down and up. Exhale, chair prep. Chair pose. And lift. And fold. Halfway up. And down. Take the right foot back foot flat on the floor. Bend the left knee, warrior one. Good. Inhale, straighten the left knee. Exhale, fold over it. Deep breath in. And downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale down onto hands and knees. And exhale, bring the chest down to the floor. Release the hips. Ground the hips. Lift into locust pose. Exhale down. Curl the toes under. Push up. And back. Downward facing dog. Stay for a breath. Good. Right leg lifts. Go ahead and bring it all the way through. Help it forward. Back foot flat to the floor. Warrior one, please. Come on up. Good. Inhale, straighten the right knee. And exhale, fold over it. Deep breath in. And exhale, step forward. Palms to shins. And exhale down. Sweep the arms out to the sides. Inhale, come all the way up. And palms to your heart. Feel sensation. Breath rate, heart rate, feeling in the body. All right. So I'd like us to do some twisting. Anytime we do some twisting, it's good for digestion. It's good for the core. And we'll do the twisting from a wide leg forward fold. So please take a wide stance on your yoga mat. Have both feet pointing directly forward. If you want to watch me do this once, go ahead and just stay standing. But I'm going to fold forward here. And then I'll come halfway up and bring my right hand directly underneath my face. Now, if the floor is feeling far away here, you could bring a yoga block underneath your right hand. My left hand is going to come onto my waist. I'll take a deep breath in. And exhale, I'll roll the left shoulder back to twist. Then I'll inhale, unwind. And then I'll keep going in and out for about 5 rounds. Okay, so that's what we'll be doing. All right. If you're not already there, go ahead and come back into the forward fold. Come up halfway and bring your right hand again underneath your face. Bring your left hand onto your waist. Take a deep breath in, please. And exhale, roll the left shoulder back, twist, twist, twist. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, twist. Inhale, unwind. And twist. Unwind. 2 more times, twist. And with this next twist, go ahead and stay. Roll the left shoulder back. And if it's too much on your neck to look up, just look straight forward. Feel the navel pull into the body and twist with you to the left. Good. Inhale, unwind and fold. Good. Coming halfway up again, we'll do the other side. Left hand to the floor or the block underneath your face. Right hand on your right hip. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, roll the right shoulder back. Inhale, unwind. And exhale, twist. Inhale, unwind. And exhale, twist. Inhale, unwind. And twist. One more time. Twist, twist, twist. Come into the pose and stay. Rolling the right shoulder back. And again, if it's too much to look up, just look forward. Feeling your navel pull into your body and twist with you to the right. One more breath. And then inhale, unwind. Hands to the floor, fold forward, soft knees. Good. Now, when you're ready, lift yourself up halfway. And from here, we're going to transition into downward facing dog. So, however you need to shift and move on your mat to make that happen, let that happen. Come into down dog. And then from down dog, float gently down onto hands and knees, release the feet. Exhale, child's pose. Seat to the heels, forehead to the floor. Good. One more breath here. And when you're ready, come back up. And go ahead and roll over onto your back for our last few exercises tonight. Coming to lay down, please. Now, when you're ready, we're going to come back into bridge pose. Your arms can stay down by your sides this time. So feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. When you're ready, lift the hips into the air and stay. And breathe. Staying for about 5 or 6 breaths total. Inhale to your highest point. And exhale, release the hips on down. Good. Now, keeping your shoulders where they're at, go ahead and scooch your hips to the right side of your yoga mat and extend the legs down to the floor. So the shoulders are in center, the hips are to the right. Bring your right knee into your chest. Good. Now hold on to the right knee with the left hand. And with an exhale, draw the right knee across the body toward the floor on your left side. And as you do so, allow your right arm to hang back behind you, maybe even turning your chin to the right, coming into a lying twist. And breathe. With your next inhale, carefully unwind back to center. Good. Bring both feet to the floor so that you can scooch the hips all the way over to the left now. Shoulders again stay pretty much in the center of your mat. And extend your right leg down, bring your left knee into your chest. And then holding on to the left knee with the right hand, draw that knee across the body, twist, allow your left arm to hang back behind you. And you might even be able to turn your chin to the left as well. And breathe. All right, with your inhale, carefully unwind. Scooch the hips back to the center of your yoga mat and hug your knees into your chest. Just breathing here for a moment. And when you feel complete in this exercise, go ahead and extend your legs down to the floor and make yourself ready to rest here for a few minutes. And have your heels about mat width apart, toes just folding out to the sides, allowing the hips to relax. Your arms resting down by your sides. Your wrists are about a foot away from your hips, palms face up. Relax your jaw. Soften any constriction of the muscles of your face. And bring your awareness to the movement of your abdomen. As you inhale, feeling the navel rise. And exhale, feeling the navel relax. And you might notice some tension here in the belly. And just see if you can just continue to relax that consciously, ungripping, unclenching. You could even imagine that with each exhale, another layer of tension is peeling back from the belly, like a flower blooming one petal at a time. Inhale, the navel rises, and exhale, the navel releases. peace, peace, peace. Please begin to take a deeper, fuller breath. And make some gentle movements in your hands and feet, your arms and legs. And when you're ready, you can roll gently to your right side. Coming on up to a seat. So once you've made it to a seat, bring your palms to your heart and lower your chin. And to honor yourself for the work that you have done here tonight. Feeling gratitude to yourself, thankfulness to yourself for all of the effort that you put forth. And may that effort and this practice as always continue to serve you. So till next time, namaste.